Hello friends, today we're going to do the sponsored video for Helvetii. If you didn't look at my community posts, basically these guys sponsored me and it was enough to get a Steam Deck. And apparently the developers do not even have a Steam Deck, but the game runs beautifully on the deck. I actually just completed a run earlier at my caregiving job, so the game is completely stable. It also runs at 120 FPS on the Steam Deck while you're in docked mode. I do not have a dock yet. Right now, I'm just using my USB-C to HDMI adapter, which I use for my mobile content, and it works fine. You'd be surprised how many indie games the Steam Deck can run at 120 FPS, so it really is better than the PS4 in many ways in terms of the games it can run. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to try to unlock some stuff here. Apparently, like, right now the game does not have Steam Cloud, so I had to start over. But that's fine. This game is fun. Let's see if we can get some upgrades here. I'm thinking grabbing these is probably better in the long run. Get 2 revives. We'll do that to play it safe. And then we're gonna grab, let's see, HP or keys. HP is actually a really good thing to build in this game because when you make packs with the deities, it actually reduces your max HP. So sometimes it can take a couple shops to get that HP back and kind of offset what you lost. So starting with extra, that pretty much means you can take a free pack at the start. It's pretty huge. Alright, so we're going to play as Renard. I was not given the official pronunciations for these, so if you're Swiss like the developers, I apologize in advance. So at the start of a run, you pretty much always want a full clear, just to try and get some decent stuff to start. Ideally, you want like a pact, maybe an item or 2. Now, I should give a fair warning here. If you like super broken roguelikes where you can like get ridiculously overpowered, this is not the game for you. There are some fun builds you can make, and you definitely can get pretty strong. But the game is more like Dead Cells, where you can get powerful, but not to a point where you can just button mash and push like the attack button once and the whole screen explodes. You don't have that kind of power scaling in this game. They are obviously going for more of a character action type thing here.
Up we go. Wahoo!
Alright, so we're gonna full clear here. Alright, got a pact. Renard already has like really low health, so I don't think this is worth it. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take that. There's not really a lot of builds in this game. It's more like you get things that kind of just enhance the way you already play, and none of it is required to beat the game. So if that's your kind of roguelike, if you enjoy, a good example would be Dead Cells, 30XX. Those are games where the game is balanced in a way. It's fun. You can still make builds and stuff, but it's not at all required to like clear all the content. I think you would really like this game. Let's see what we got here. This is actually pretty bunk, honestly. You want a lot of HP and agility on this character. game's kind of not being too kind right now. We went ahead and bought 2 revives, so should be able to clear, hopefully. Copium, I know.
Up we go. Slice. Go. No, you don't. Up we go. Slice. Come on.
There we go. Perfect fight. GG's. I think I missed a room back here. Actually, yeah, there was a locked chest back here, I think. I didn't catch. This is definitely a pretty speedrun friendly game because you don't do crap damage even if you don't pick up anything. Deal less damage with a chance of a double hit. Yeah, if I can get some stuff that procs on long combos, that's actually going to be a pretty good build. It's very impressive how well this runs despite the developers not even having access to the hardware. The Steam Deck is an amazing piece of hardware. It's hard for me to buy things for myself. I always feel like I don't deserve it. But, you know, I worked hard for this, man. I've never had a real sponsorship before. I never wanted to just shill random stuffs. I wanted to shill things that I would use, even if I was not given financial compensation. So, I definitely deserve it, and I'm the right demographic for a Steam Deck, just because you know, my caregiver job, I have time to play video games and stuff.
Up we go.
Alright, so I got 1 key. Kinda wanna try to find a locked chest and maybe upgrade my pact. That's probably the game plan right now.
Slide, go.
Okay, locked chest. Charge attacks are, to be honest with you, kinda useless. They don't help too much. That's mostly just because probably with the other characters it's more useful, but with this character, the thing about them is that they, sorry, it's kinda hard to talk and play this at the same time. When you land a perfect parry, enemies are pretty much guaranteed to stagger. So if you build around your parry, or you're good at landing perfect parries, then there's pretty much no random factor in when you stagger things. Which is really cool. I have a lot of Tails brain rot, obviously, so I'm used to there not being much of a rhyme or reason to when enemies stagger. The game could definitely benefit from a stun bar, but I think the way it is now, it's not too bad.
Not this time. Up we go.
Good fight. Getting really crap luck with like keys and chests right now. And money.
Up we go.
Alright, let's see if there's anything useful in here. Agility for five smackaroonies isn't too bad. We're gonna buy a key, and probably get enough money from that for the boss. I think luck increases crits. I'm gonna complain here for a little bit. This boss is kind of my least favorite.
Oh, no, you
The
don't.
standard action game stuff where fighting bosses that don't stagger is kind of very interesting in the grand scheme of things. The
Perfect.
ad phase and everything. Perfectly manageable, but also the parry timing on those is a little bit awkward. We're gonna go back and buy some more health. They've got 2 keys, so that should offset everything else. Alright. So pretty much I can take another pact, and I'll be pretty much HP positive still. Alright. We're not gonna bother betting. I don't really have enough to make a difference. Let's see if we can get anything else here. I think keys, revives, and HP are like the things you want to go for the most for your persistent upgrades. I've got pretty junk stats right now, so I'm gonna hope that the chest will have some good stuff in them. Alright. Freebie chest here. Strength would be ideal right now. Max mana don't really need. Probably gonna try to get both of these actually. HP, mana, and agility is really good on him. Actually, this character uses they, them pronouns. Another thing that's really cool about the parry is this character's parry will stagger.
Up we go.
Stagger pretty much guaranteed, but you can also parry unblockable attacks. But it'll only work if it's a perfect parry. Alright, got a little bit of cash there. Hoping to find some locked chests. So just found the boss right away. This boss actually has a very unfair attack.
Perfect.
I think it's gonna spawn over there. Alright, good. Yeah, if you get hit by that, there's no invincibility frames in this game when you take damage, so... A little bit unfair getting hit by that. A little bit too punishing.
Perfect.
Stay here. gonna go back in full clear because I've got 3 chests, 3 keys. The economy in this game is a little bit flawed right now, mainly because, while this makes sense lore-wise, it doesn't make sense to build a shop and run a shop in like a big, kind of Japanese Geiger guts level at the end. It's kind of a bummer because you have a lot of coins at the end, and right now there's nothing to really do with them. So, generally in the first half of the game, at least, maybe on the third level, there's 4 biomes in the game per run. Maybe on like the 3rd level, maybe you want to ignore some things, but generally, if you're going for clears, which will help you to get persistent unlocks, which will help you to clear the game more, you want a full clear, just because at the end of the game, currently there's no way to use the coins at all. they're completely useless. They don't even turn into the meta currency or anything. So by the end of the 3rd level, you want to be flat broke. Voluntary poverty is what you want to do. Pretty much just buy anything that gives you any kind of even remote benefit, because otherwise it's not going to go to use. They did say that that's something they want to address later on, but right now it's not the cards. Charge attacks deal more damage. That's pretty bunk, actually. That was not worth the HP cut, but probably make a difference later. It's slightly easier to perform a perfect parry. That's actually very good. Perfect parries are guaranteed staggers / juggles, and they also will also parry unblockable attacks as well. Alright. So the HP deficit is pretty much taken care of. Got an extra key. And the next boss it can be bodied pretty hard if if you're good at your parries. You won't have a lot of chances to attack you. Final boss is pretty difficult, so I want to make sure I come in there prepared. I think this is a good time to pop super.
Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. Up we go.
This game has some of the most satisfying parries next to DMC and Assault Spy. Very well done. I always value a game where attacking feels as good as defending and vice versa. Get a pretty ginormous hitbox when you perfect parry too. Little ninja slashes appear. Oops. Alright, let's see what's in the shop. Is there anything worth going for here? I guess I'll take the HP, but that's a pretty disappointing shop. A lot of nothing burgers in there. Get these guys.
Not this time. Cutting loose. Not this time. Oh, no, you don't. Perfect.
moveset in this game is quite small. That's probably my biggest criticism of it, is there's just like not really a whole lot of moveset variety. But they did say that they will improve that later on. Alright. Got three keys. So yeah, let's go ahead and fight the boss now, actually. They're nice enough to let you leave. You're not immediately locked in like DMC. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Slice. Perfect. Oh, no, you don't.
Almost a no damage fight. That was really clean. Now, unfortunately, I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but when you have combos and staggering and stuff, and you have bosses that don't stagger, they're always the least fun bosses to fight. Luckily, there's only two that don't stagger, but it's definitely a little bit of a blemish on the combat. It's not very satisfying to parry and stuff, and you just kind of no-sell it.
Slice. Slice. Not this time. Perfect. Not this time.
Good fight. Hope for some chests here. I'm getting pretty bunk luck on chests this run. Alright, survive all the waves.
Come on. Carry it on. Oh, no, you don't. Come on. Go.
Party up in here. Nice. That was not really worth it. I don't really use charge attacks that much. Whatever.
Perfect. Dead on.
Alright. Well, that little, full harvesting of the level was not really worth it. Kinda got a bunch of junk, but, hopefully the third level will have a bunch of, keys, a bunch of locked chests. Alright, what's in here? We'll take the dex and the luck. Probably don't need any more keys. I think got a literal key ring on the character right now. Yeah, we'll go over here. Why not? Why not? There might be a locked chest over here. Locked chest. That's a pretty big chunk of cash there. Alright. What I'm really looking for is that item that makes it so your crit chance and your damage goes up for long combos, because I'm completely spec'd for that right now. Alright, well go ahead and we'll grab this key on second thought. I wasn't expecting to burn through two of them right there. So I have the Phantom Blade, which like makes your hits double. So anything that procs on long combos like crit rate or damage is definitely something you want on this character. That was a pretty clean level. Unfortunately, here I feel like the second half of the game, the pacing kind of like deteriorates a lot. Like it's just like the levels are a little bit too long. It's mostly just that there's too much deviance from just going straight and fighting stuff, which isn't always a bad thing, but in this game it's kind of difficult because you can get hit by things that you can't see. It can definitely get pretty frustrating at times. I feel like this level would be better if it didn't have the gimmick of having more elevation. The ranged enemies and
Up we go.
the low field of view kind of don't really work well together. Alright. There's a shop here, so hopefully there's something decent. Some strength would be nice right about now. Kind of offset that the Phantom Blade makes you do less damage overall.
Perfect.
Alright. The chest here, freebie. What do we got here? Alright, we'll take that. That's an obvious take. I think I'm gonna probably not spend any more money for now. Increases potential drops from enemies might be nice. But realistically, there's only one more level where there will actually be keys, locked chests, so it might not be too useful to really stockpile much more.
Not this time.
Got a perfect parry, nice.
Perfect. Oh, no, you don't. Slice.
Yo, that was awesome. Alright, the start of that boss fight wasn't too great, but that definitely made up for it. I don't know what I should do right now. Should I continue, or should I, maybe try to find a chest? I'm thinking maybe I should find the next pact, maybe. See if I can max it out. Oops. Box is too good.
Oh, no, you don't. Up we go.
Think of a lot of other games that I won't mention, or I would have been hit by that.
Not this time. Up we go. No, no, you don't. Up we go.
Alright. Another locked chest. I do not want that, because I've already got kind of a damage debuff, because I have the Phantom Blade. I don't think the status effects are, like, as useful as other roguelikes, so I think it's probably not worth taking that, in the grand scheme of things. There definitely is some decision-making with items in this game, but it's not your traditional action roguelike like Isaac and stuff, where you can just get, like, super broken, overpowered. This might not be a game for you if, like, the itemization and the thought process of what you put on your character is, like, what you really like about these games. If you like just having a game that's replayable, that's very skill-based, and you're sick of dead cells, I think you probably would like this game. It's definitely a very different kind of combat. There's less enemies on the screen, but they're more threatening. We're gonna try to knock these guys off.
Up we go.
This is kind of what I don't like about this level, is there's too much elevation. The enemies should not spawn, like, way over here. It completely kills the pacing. It's unfortunate. I feel the pacing is, like, really laser focused in the first half of the game, but in the second half that happens a lot. Alright, good, there was a what's it called? A pact back there. That was worth it. So now I'm gonna hope that the shop will have some extra HP, because I just cut my HP almost in half by doing that. Yeah. Guess we'll grab the key. That was worth it. Dealing more armor damage is always good. Got that juicy S rank. Nice, nice. Alright, let's keep going here. I think we'll go to the left.
Not this time. Go.
Think of a lot of other games where having elevation and stuff is kind of really ruins the pacing. It's kind of unfortunate. You don't really have a large field of view in this game. They wanted to be focused on the character and everything, but definitely kind of a detriment at times. Maybe they could make it so that there's less spawns, less waves of spawns in this part. I feel like you take a lot of damage here. You can't always control because you can't see what's below you. I actually get really annoyed here. I'm not gonna lie. There's too many respawns. It feels like you should be done with the rooms, but they keep coming back, and because of that, you can't tell where they are. You get hit by things you can't see. It definitely gets pretty frustrating. It would be better if maybe in the second half of the game they just removed second waves of respawns entirely. Like, what you see is what you get. That was something I mentioned to the developers, and apparently they said that it's harder to fix that than you might think. Yeah, I feel like laser-focused pacing is really important in games like this you're gonna play over and over by design.
Oh, no, you don't. Up we go.
Alright, thank goodness for a shop. I need a place to dump all this cash. Max HP is good. We'll take the dex. We're just gonna buy pretty much everything. Alright, so I got the HP back at least. Alright, and with that, we're approaching the end of the game. I've got 3 keys, so the last level I should be able to open any chest I find.
Not this time. Oh, no, you don't. Not this time. Perfect. Slice, go.
This boss kind of is like the first boss, not terribly interesting to fight just because the game mechanics kind of don't work that much. It is what it is. Alright, let's go to the last level. Got a whopping 5 keys, so should be able to clear it out. The gambling doesn't even really have a purpose towards the end. The nice little owl does not want to set up a shop in literal, I don't know, nightmare fuel guts level. How dare him. Not respecting my needs. There, we got 2 revives, so I'm gonna try to just get down to the boss. Luckily the final boss is one you can stagger and juggle and everything, so pretty fun boss fight. One of the best in the game.
Up we go. Ha! Oh, I know you do.
Didn't have any luck finding a map, so I have to just map this out myself. Right, that was a nice room just because it didn't respawn.
Up we go. Go. Slide. Up we go. Perfect. Not this time.
Getting lucky with the respawns. Being blessed with good respawn arms. You can see how frustrating it can be when you get all the way down to the top or the bottom, depending on what direction you're going, and they respawn on the other side. Definitely could use the DMC ranged attack rule, where they can't attack you with ranged attack off camera. Would be pretty beneficial in the player's favor to have that. Let's see if we get any respawns.
Perfect.
We're getting good luck so far. No items. Crit up or crit on combo count would be, damage up on combo count would be, like, ideal right now. It's probably best in slot on this character.
Up we go.
Alright. Let's try going right.
Up we go.
This is one of the longest levels because of the things I mentioned, and also because obviously it's the last level, it's going to be longer than the others. It's probably, you're not going to get this far all the time, so they gotta make it end well. But having a map here is really useful because sometimes you go the opposite direction. You might be a little bit low on resources just because there's no way to actually buy anything at this point. The money is pretty much useless. Alright. That was not really worth it, but we'll take it. There is no second level for the hearts, which is this final level here, so you want to make sure that you make your peace with your resources because it's not going to be able to use it much more. That was a double jump with some agility. That's pretty good. good. Didn't really get any of my dream items here, but like I said, this is not a heavy itemization roguelike, so it doesn't matter. I can clear the game with what I have.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh. Not this time.
That was an incredible fight. Fortunately, no more items.
Up we go.
Alright, final boss. Let's do this.
Time to put you down, beast.
Oh, no, you don't. Not this time. Not this time. Oh, no, you
Stand aside.
Oh, no, you don't. Not this time. Perfect.
There we go! GG! S rank on the final boss. Not bad. GG's. Well, I hope you enjoyed that run. Thanks to the developers of this game, Team Quaqua, for sponsoring me. I never really wanted to take random sponsors like Raid Shadow Legends and NordVPN and HelloFresh and all those other ones you see on every other channel. There's no hate to the people that take those, but I just wanted to take a sponsorship or something I was gonna use anyway. You know? I was gonna buy this game anyway. I was going to play it and feature it on the channel regularly, and it means a lot to me that after 17 years of almost daily hard work that I finally got a sponsorship or something I believe in. This game has its faults, yes, but they've already pretty much addressed most of them. They said that they will be addressed post-launch. You can go ahead and check the Steam page for the news that they posted about that. The game is going to be available actually tomorrow. I believe it will be on Switch and PC. I don't know about other platforms. I don't even know the price point of the game, but it's worth it. It's just don't expect super crazy broken builds, as you can see there. I didn't really get a lot of stuff really productive for my build, but I still bodied that boss, right? uh, I think if you like games like Dead Cells and 30XX, which are also probably the top tier of like skill-based roguelikes, where you can make builds, but it's not the entire thing that really determines your success. I think you'll really like this game. It definitely has its faults. I got pretty lucky there with the respawns actually, but the second half of the game, the pacing could use a little work. The movesets are a little bit small, but the ladder is going to be improved on later, supposedly. So thanks to Team Quaqua for sponsoring me. I'll probably do more runs of this later, actually. I have some other things I need to do with the Steam Deck, but after that's done, we'll probably do some more commentated runs of this. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in the game, I'm going to go ahead and post their Twitter and the link to the game on Steam if you're interested. Thanks for watching.